Deep, Marion. Profound, Marion. You came across this statue and it says something to you because you are intellectual. Always thinking. What are you thinking?
Hey guys, welcome back to Makeupbysalad, and I'm here this week with a funny face tutorial, and I don't mean I'm gonna show you guys how to make a funny face. And I hope my face doesn't look funny to you. Anyways, I'm talking about the movie from 1957, which stars Audrey Hepburn and Fred Astaire, and it's cute. They're singing, there's dancing, whatever. There's a song called Think Pink on there, where the boss lady for this magazine, she decides that red is dead and blue is through. So we're gonna think pink, and this look doesn't have any pink in it, but Davima, which is a model that plays a role in that movie, she has this bold eye, bold lip combo with her unique eyebrow shape, and I'm just in love with it, and I had to do a tutorial on it. So if you guys want to see how I made this look, go ahead and keep watching, and that's about it. So if you have any questions, ask them in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe.
So I've already prepped my face with my BB cream, how I always do, and brows are kind of a really big part in this look, so taking our NYX Full Coverage Concealer and a concealer brush, we're going to kind of scope out the shape that we want with our brows, which is going to be very long and thin. Davima has very long eyebrow tail, and I don't know, well, it's drawn on, but I don't know how she rocks it, but she does. So that's our first step in this look. Taking our Morph 35C palette, we're going to take one of the darker browns just because you want a darker look, not so natural, so we're not using the brow cake. We're using actual eyeshadow just to fill in the brows. With a thin angled brush, just go ahead and kind of outline the lines you've already made with your concealer. Try not to step out of bounds like I just did. And make your extended eyebrow tail. So awkward to do, but looks great, I guess. And to brush down our brows, we're using the NYX Brow Mascara just to keep the babies tamed. Using our Morph Cream Contour Kit, which mine is melted because it came in the mail that way, but Morph is awesome and gave me a refund. I didn't want to let the little bit of product go to waste, so that's why I'm still using it. Using a color to just start highlighting your, cheekbones and stuff. Go ahead and start contouring how you probably would normally do. Except we're going to skip out on heavy bronzer because no one in this time period had that heavy contour. You do want a thinned out nose though, so have a heavier contouring hand on your nose. Then using our beauty blender, go ahead and start blending everything out. You also could have gotten a phone call interrupting you, so skipping the rest of the blending part on camera. Using our powder contour kit from NYX, go ahead and take the Sephora 75 contour brush and start patting where your cream contour is to set it. Then taking a fluffy brush and Sun Bunny from Too Faced, which is more of a natural bronzer and I am in love with it, go ahead and start kind of filling in your contoury part. Make it look like you have cheekbones. How about that? That's my goal whenever I contour. Then using the same brush and Too Faced Justify My Love, I'm going to go ahead and add blusher because blusher is a big thing in this time period too. And now we're thinking pink. Anyways, after you do this, go ahead and just move on to your eyeballs and using Smashbox 24-hour primer on your lids. Go ahead and smack that on there. You want a really intense color with this, so we're using a strong base, and what better base is there than the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. So go ahead and get that all over your eyelids. Intense color. Don't be afraid. Then heading back to our Morphe 35C palette and a flat brush, we're going to take that turquoise color in there, or if you don't have the same palette, just take any turquoise eyeshadow you have and start patting it on, and shamelessly, just all over after we skip 30 million years of me patting on this blue eyeshadow. This is what your end look should look like with it, but of course we are not in the 1950s and cannot get away with just a strong blue base, so taking the darker color under it in the palette with a blending brush, we are putting some in our crease just for some sort of dimension. And then just taking a little bit of white afterwards for the inner corner. Moving on to Kat Von D's liner in Trooper, go ahead and do a classic little wing, kind of thicker, on the thicker side, that's okay. And once again, just patience with your wings, no one's rushing you. Unless someone is rushing you, then you should tell them to get out. And go ahead and get that drawn on. Then taking our lashes and lash glue and waiting a million years for the glue to get tacky. This one's Cherry Blossom in hashtag WSP because WSP is not numbers, so I refuse to believe it's a number sign right now. Go ahead and stick those onto your eyeballs. And after your falsies are on, just because everything else is done, I'm going to move on to lips while I wait for the glue to kind of dry a little better. Just paranoia. So taking NYX Liquid Suede Lipstick in Kitten Heels, which is just a true red that I like so much. Go ahead and get that all over your lips. But we're not done, because the finish on this lipstick, although is wonderful, it is not the super shiny finish that we want, and I don't own a red lipstick with a super shiny finish because I usually prefer matte finish. So after you finish cleaning up your edges, we are taking a Fossil here, which is one of those glossy lipsticks that you would get from a dollar store, lip glosses that you would get from the dollar store, and I'm coating that over it just simply because it's oils and it's going to end up making my lips look very shiny. It does get a little messy, so have Q-tips handy to clean up any edges that now have fallen out, but at the end you end up with a nice shiny finish. Then taking our Urban Decay Perversion, just go ahead and coat your lashes in that, and we're gonna skip our millions of stupid mascara faces. So that's your final look, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and thank Pink.